Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I'm running a minute late here and getting my screen share up. Got Will here today. If you have any questions, as always, you can ask in the chat, ask in Q&A, or just raise your hand and I'll unmute you. And then we can chat about it. Jeremy's here. Am I not supposed to be doing this today? Are you here to save me, Jeremy? All right. Oh, that's not. Oh, there's two Jeremys here. Yeah, there we go. All right. If you guys have any questions, do let me know. Okay, Radley, what do you got for us today, sir?
Hey, Will.
Hey.
So working on a email workflow response job. I've set that up in dev
Okay.
in the associated project where I'm getting responses. Everything works fine. So I've now moved into production. Um, the the email workflow response job in the list of scheduled jobs, it runs. It doesn't bring back any responses that I've submitted.
Okay.
But what I've just noticed is that there's a last run on server column. All
Okay.
my
Yeah.
other all my other scheduled jobs have the production server listed. The response job is blank. It has no server
Uh-huh.
listed there.
Okay. You're using the default response job,
I
like,
am. Yep.
yeah. Okay. No, I don't think that that's a cause for concern. Yeah,
Okay.
that response job type is old, and I think we added the ability to determine what machine a thing was run on was I guess only added for quote unquote normal schedule jobs. Like
Okay.
a user configured one. So that is something that is an issue that we should report, but I don't think that's a cause for concern in any specific way.
I am seeing that the the dev server is listed on the dev job. Um,
Only
because
on
it
your production server you don't see it,
right.
and is it possibly failing and not running on prod?
It says it has success as job status, and I'm not getting any logs. I'm do,
Or
I'm not getting any
is it?
responses. It's not processing any responses, but I'm not getting
Mhm.
any failures or anything.
Is it so? Do you have access to the inbox it's monitoring?
I do. Yes.
Is it marking emails on red in that?
No.
Okay, so maybe the logging on that thing is poor and it's failing.
Okay.
If you put in a bad password and run it again, like intentionally screw the password up, will it show differently?
We're actually running that on OAuth. We're not using an ID and password.
The AD sync job support the response job supports OAuth? Interesting. I didn't realize that. Let me come here. So I'm in
I
scheduled
think,
jobs, right? New,
yeah.
not AD sync, and I'm looking at a email
Yep.
response job.
That's correct.
Oh, interesting. Good to know. I didn't know that we added OAuth support there. I guess we added it everywhere where we connect to IMAP. Mm, could be maybe other jobs are running fine on production.
They are. Yep.
Mm,
And I've
maybe
done
the
a get count.
token.
So the get count, I just run a simple flow with get count.
Okay.
It counts all the emails in the inbox. So I know I'm connected to it and it's
Mm-hmm.
reading it fine. Just not
Okay.
sure what's going on with the response job.
Well, butcher the mail server name then. Just see if
Okay.
we can't get it to fail and
Sure.
throw a log or something. Because it doesn't sound like it's actually running.
Right. Run again here. It's still running, trying to run with that bad server name. Just check the logs. All right, so I did get an error that time with a bad server name.
Hmm. I guess you've looked side by side between prod and dev.
Yep,
The properties are all the same. So maybe
they
there's an
are.
issue with the OAuth token on prod. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's expired. It needs to be refreshed. It's needs to be regenerated.
I can look at that. Yep. Yeah.
Mm. Other jobs are running fine, so it doesn't appear to be running at all, or it's running and failing. You got an error message in the logs that the job failed?
With the bad server name, yes. But if I put in the
Hmm.
correct server name, it it says that it runs fine. I just don't get anything back when I know there's things in the inbox because I put them there.
And those things are, and there's no activity in the inbox either, right? Like
The,
messages not getting marked read or
right,
processed.
right. They're not changing status. Yep. And I'm
You could,
debugging it, so I'm
hmm
watching the assignment not take the path for the response that I submitted. Right. So
hmm Oh,
um,
yeah, okay, right.
um,
You've got the email response handler on the flow too? Like, are using, I don't know the name of it. Um, Maybe this didn't come over.
yep. Email response
Okay.
handling. I have 4 different responses
Where is this thing? Is it, it's not default.
under.
What am
Yep.
I looking for? Air, not not email handling, not email template. There used to be a thing here for, what am I thinking of right now?
I did
It's,
under email handling, email response only.
that should be fine.
Okay.
It's isn't there a job? Process email response. This thing is on dev,
It is
maybe
not.
not on prod. You didn't use one of these? Okay.
I did not use it on dev. Nope.
And dev is working.
Dev is working.
Yeah. Sounds like it's not actually, it sounds like it's silently failing if I had
Right.
to guess. That's what it sounds like it's doing. So I would check the token, like maybe use an IMAP. Try that same token on a get, like a get headers step.
Okay.
So get headers in folder, right? Try to do the same thing here and see if you can get it to connect or not.
Okay.
That might give you some indication. I know you said you used get count. Did the get count step you use the OAuth token?
It does. Yep.
So that argues that that's not a problem. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah. Just
Um,
want to see if you had
maybe
any
on the,
quick suggestions before I reach out to support.
yeah, unfortunately not. But
Okay.
it
Yeah.
doesn't
No
sound
worries.
like it's actually running.
Yeah.
But why it's not running? And
Right.
you're sure other jobs are running?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
You guys aren't a cluster, right?
Nope. We're not.
Can you right click run? Is there like a run now action on that too?
Yeah. There's run job. Yep.
And that doesn't do anything either.
It doesn't. And I've deleted and recreated just a couple times to make sure there was, because we kind of had some issues with our token and other things in the past, but we've got everything
hmm
running now. Um,
So
still
it shouldn't be,
no
can't be
no issues.
whitelisting if your get count step works. Um, hmm. Same inbox between dev and prod or different inbox?
It is a different inbox.
If you point, can you point prod at the dev inbox as a sanity check and see if
Oh,
that makes any difference?
that might take me a little bit to do that, but yeah, I can certainly give that a
Just to
try.
see, maybe isolate if it's on the
Yeah,
mail server side or on the decision side. I
yeah.
know I'm just thinking out loud, man. That's
No,
about all I got.
that's great. Yep, I'll give that a shot. Awesome. Appreciate it. Well, thank you.
Okay, you bet.
All right, see ya.
All right, let me know if anyone else has any questions. Don't believe we have any pre-submitted questions today. Oh, Connor. Okay, Connor, what do we got for you? What can I help you with?
Hey, how's it going? So I'm looking more at the visual aspects of things at the
Okay.
minute, and I'm having a little issue with the CSS. So
Okay.
I've created a page, and I've applied the CSS style sheet to that page, and then I can see the elements. They obviously automatically change, and obviously when I manually sort of override them, that's fine. I can see the CSS.
Okay.
So that's all fine. When I preview it, when I preview the page,
Mm,
and also when I attach that page to a folder,
okay.
the CSS seems to be stripped, and it doesn't show the CSS that I had. So I don't know what's happening with that, whether I'm missing a trick or.
I wouldn't trust the preview. That's definitely part of it. Let's see here. I don't know if I have a default page CSS. Do you happen to have, could you load your CSS file into the Zoom chat by chance? Maybe I could
Uh,
just try to use it, assuming it's not proprietary in any way.
no, no. Where is it?
Let's see here. Just gonna set some stuff up here. So let's see, create a page. And I'll put a report viewer on that page, and I'll create a report of accounts. I might have one. I got to check to see if we have any page ones as any of our default CSS or not. So let me attach that, put that page on my folder, add page dashboard, garbage text, pick, save. All right, so that's my report on a page. Okay, great. So now let me look at my page. Jared, I see you're here. Do we ship any default CSS for pages by chance? Oh, maybe. Case management page. There you go.
Yeah, we have a couple.
Let me duplicate my tab here. And let me come back to data folder. I don't know I don't know what to expect. Is there one that you happen to know of that might work?
Certainly on buttons, I've seen it sort of stripped
Like
and not working.
okay, so let's add like an action folder activity, folder
Uh,
action
I
bar.
Mine are specific to navigate to other pages,
Mm,
but
let's see here. So navigation to, yeah, sure. Page, sure. Navigate as button. Oof. View CSS class here. See if I can get one that'll switch it. Oh, there you go. Call out grid. Okay. Interesting. Save that. Come here, refresh. That's applying. Are you, so you have this, you've in the folder tree, I created data folder here, and then on that data folder went to manage page dashboard, add page dashboard.
yeah, correct, yeah.
And now you're seeing something. So here I see the CSS applied here, and I see the same CSS applied here.
Yeah,
The preview, oh, my preview works. What version are you running, Connor?
8.17, I think.
Okay, I'm 2 versions newer, but I doubt that's meaningful, but maybe.
If it helps, I think the button, I've changed it in the component settings, the select button type. I think that was just a normal button.
Okay, let me see if I get rid of that call out grid. Okay, so I can still get it here. So let me search that call out grid again. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's there. Ugly, but there. Back here, refresh. Still getting the CSS applied. So something's going on. Are you in the full portal experience? Are you doing like Chrome equals off or anything?
No, it's as you are now.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
I don't
even
know.
even seeing it work for you is strange.
I doubt there's any material changes between 8.17 and 8.19, but that is a difference that we could probably review. probably need support's help to try to troubleshoot why. It could be interesting to see if you use Chrome Dev Tools and actually look to see if you see that CSS class being applied or not. Yeah, so I can see here I've selected on that button, open up Chrome Dev Tools on elements, and I can see call out grid being shown here.
Right.
See if it's actually getting applied, or maybe to see if it's there or not, or if it's being overridden in some way. It could be maybe it's an issue where portal styling is not being respected.
Okay, so I can look into that.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain. Like here, I think, can I disable that? Yeah, I can insert it back to normal by enabling or disabling this background piece here. Maybe you should try with this actual CSS too. This should be default. If you want to try, use call out grid on your button and see if that behaves any different. Maybe it's related to the particular CSS. Maybe it's not marked important or something.
Yeah, possibly. I used the to generate the CSS. I used the CSS generator app.
Okay.
That's in there.
In
so
the
we
App
didn't-
Store.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just followed the steps through there.
Well, let's try that. Maybe there's an issue with that build. So let me come install that thing. CSS generator. I'll download that. Sorry, I haven't used this before, so you have to bear with me here. Let me just
Sorry.
get it installed. I wonder in the render CSS, does it include important in the CSS text itself? If not, that could be what's missing.
It was the case management page, wasn't it, that you had the style sheet?
I think, let me check, I think. Page, let me go back to my root view. So properties, case management page is what I selected, yeah.
Right, okay.
And then what was I about to do? Oh, sorry about that. You guys can still see my screen okay?
Yeah.
CSS generator, so icon colors. Where do I go to run this? Run CSS generator. This will be test 1. Form background, primary color. That's all fine. Next, form fields. Bottom, that's fine. Oh, apply defaults. Apply defaults. So background color, so primary, secondary, these are buttons, right? So button color, make purple. All right, next. Yeah, that's all fine. And we'll download our CSS file. We will come upload our file, system designer CSS, and we will add a document, test 1. Let me choose my CSS file. Okay, add it. Now here's test 1. Okay. All right, so now let me come back to my folder. And let me close this. I don't know that we refresh these. So here's test 1. Okay, so there's that. Applies my background purple color. And I'll come here to my page. And I will look at data folder, and it is gone. Okay, great. So I'm guessing it's not, why is it not applying? Is it
Did you
being
save the
overridden?
page?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, let me check. Let me force a refresh just to be certain. That's a fair point. Yep. Good call. So it is not there. I think there's some issue. I don't think we're applying important attributes here or something, Connor, if I had to guess. I can get someone from support to confirm this for you and reach back out. So that you don't have to dig into, so you have to deal with this yourself at all. I've recreated this. this an issue. Oh, well, let me look at the CSS file. Just a moment here. Sorry. Apologies as I talk to myself a bunch.
It's all right.
So let me find that. System designer, CSS, and here's test one. Right. And so, well, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm not sure. All right, what's the purple? Okay, is DP form dash button? DP form dash button. It's not marked important. I think that's probably, I bet the lack of the important attribute means that it's getting overridden by the portal CSS. That's what I think is
Right.
happening here. And so in the designer, it's marked important. But when I look at that here, DP form button, it's being overridden. So let me do this, let me get, let me have someone look at this and then reach back out to you.
Okay.
From the support, I'll submit a support ticket on your behalf to have someone from support dig into this. I bet we just need to make a slight modification to the CSS file. In fact, let me just look at it really quick, see if I can confirm that. Let me edit this with Notepad++. Yeah, no, open. Okay, form surface DP form. DP form dialog. Yeah, if you could email, do I have your email address? Would you mind putting in the chat your email address? I think you can do it just to the hosts if you don't want to share it with everyone.
Hosts and panelists I've got.
Yeah, that'd be just our internal team.
Okay. Okay, there it is.
Got it. Let me get someone to follow up with you here, sir.
Perfect. No, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You bet. Happy, at least I could recreate if I can't fix.
Yeah, yeah, it's making me sound crazy a little bit then.
Yeah, no, it's simply something with the CSS. We can get that fixed and let you get back onto actual important work for your group.
Perfect. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, you bet. All right. Any other questions from anybody? All righty. Looks like the group of users is dwindling down. So if you have questions, do let me know. Okay. Looks like most everyone's gone. So last call for questions here. Alrighty. All right. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Appreciate all the questions.